What do you think? It's all yours. Now look, it's an older model, but it handles great on murder swoop.
Alan, I said no!
What? Why?
Fly, son! Fly away!
Get rid of this thing right now. I'm calling animal control.
Oh, no. This bird would kill animal control.
I'm not kidding.
Fine. Jeez.
What the hell?
Oh, what? It was painless. Didn't feel a thing. I've done this a billion. Uh-oh, here we go.
Fox, a network held together with glue, duct tape, and by the greedy hands of Disney. But what Fox is most famous for is canceling shows before they even got started. And one of the worst mistakes they made was canceling one of my favorites, Son of Zorn, a show so creative it was cut too soon. My name is Raman, and today we're talking about what happened to the great all-powerful Son of Zorn. So grab your sword and don't forget to scream your name. And let's talk about why this show was canned. So, Son of Zorn is a show from the minds behind the Lego Movie and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. The show is also a mix between live action and animation, sort of like those Who Framed Roger Rabbit movies mixed with He-Man. The show follows Zorn, a Cypherian who is tired of all the war and bloodshed, so Zorn goes to Orange County to raise his son and teach him the ways of the warrior. Throughout the show, Zorn learns that family is more important. He also learns not to put his love in a toxic relationship. Literally, there is an episode where Zorn gets back together with his ex-girlfriend, who is made of toxic radiation.
Well, Dad, have you considered the possibility that having a radioactive girlfriend is making you really sick?
Oh, I've considered it, yeah, and that's definitely what's happening.
Okay, well, you need to break up with her. She's bad for you.
Langulon, I can't break up with her, okay?
Why not?
Because everyone's got someone, all right? I mean, your mother has Craig, and you have Layla. Hell, even Linda's like the ultimate ladies' man. I just don't want to be the only one to die alone.
Look, I just got you back in my life, so I don't want to lose you. In the bathroom.
Oh, Langatang. I don't want to lose you either, buddy.
Zorn also learns to grow up by getting a job, and he does learn to take responsibility for his son, and he also tries to learn to love Craig no matter how much he hates him. If you don't know, Craig is Edie's husband. Edie is Zorn's ex-wife, and Edie and Zorn also have a son who is half Cypherian. Being half Cypherian means also having animated legs. It's pretty cool. Alan learns to accept his Cypherian side when he finally stands up to his bully. Alan also falls in love with a girl who accepts his Cypherian half. And Alan also tries to pursue music, but he is not good at it at all. So the main cast for this forgotten gem of a show stars Tim Meadows of SNL fame, who plays Craig and is one of my favorite comedians. You might know him from the movie Ladies Man, one of my all-time favorite SNL movies.
Welcome to the Ladies Man, the love line with all the right responses to your romantic queries. I'm Leon Phelps, how y'all doing?
It also stars Jason Sudeikis, another SNL all-star who does the voice of Zorn. You might know him from Horrible Bosses and from the countless movies he is in. Then you have Cheryl Hines, who plays the wife of Craig, ex-lover of Zorn. You might know her from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know she's been in other things, but I only know her from that show. It also stars Johnny Pemberton as Alan, who you might have seen in the 21 Jump Street movies and in Superstore. Then you have, last but not least, Artemis, one of my favorites, who plays Linda on the show. She's the boss of Zorn. You probably know her best on It's Always Sunny. She plays the crazy woman who's always having you-know-what with Frank. She plays her role so well in the show. She plays her character tough but likable.
It looks to me like it was done with a giant sword.
Ah, that's too bad. I love that table.
Do you know anyone in the office who would do something like this?
First thought, Margie and HR.
That is not a name.
There are also some other side characters on the show, but the only one worth mentioning is Mark Paveski. Sorry, not good with names. He plays the boring character on the show, but he does it so well. You probably know him best from The Office and one of my favorite horror comedies, What We Do in the Shadows. Every cast member on this show plays their roles so well, it's crazy to think this show ended so early.
He is the defender of Zephyria. He has conquered the tribes of Aegon and drank the blood of his fallen enemies out of the skulls of their children. And now, he is returning home to his family.
Nothing more emotional than a soldier coming home, am I right? Oh, by the way, I'm Zorn. I've been out of your life for a long time.
Just a decade.
But I'm here now, and that erases everything bad I did. Let's get some food, shall we?
For real?
Food whore!
They try to give me advice about girls.
Your dad, he calls it a vagina. No, that is going right back where it came from.
Don't act like you never rode a death hawk, Edie.
I was 19. I was out of my mind. If you don't get rid of this thing right now, I'm calling animal control.
Oh, no, this bird would kill animal control.
I'm not kidding.
Jeez.
What the hell?
Oh, what? It was painless. Done this a billion. Uh-oh, here we go.
I'll get the hose.
I can't. This is the problem with an older one, is they don't want to die, so they just won't.
So to explain what happened with this show, we will have to go back to when Fox had their own animation block called Animation Domination. It was a block full of experimental shorts and shows. We had shows like Napoleon Dynamite, High School USA, Axe Cop, and many more to count. But the thing about these shows is that they lasted only one season. And if you weren't Family Guy or The Simpsons, your show would probably be canceled.
Today, January 29th, Animation Domination is back with an all-new night of epic comedy.
Are you sure battering ram is the best job a Viking can have?
Catch a sweet, sensational smash hit.
Say it, don't spray it.
And the best in highbrow entertainment.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Don't miss an epic. Go, 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 go! All-new Animation Domination.
Worst climbing Everest.
Sunday, January 29th on Fox.
Fox was hammering for new shows, so we got shows like Son of Zorn and Making History. Making History is a show about two guys with a time machine book bag. I don't know, I never really watched the show much, but both shows were both produced by Chris Miller and Phil Lord. Son of Zorn just didn't get the ratings the network wanted, being too expensive to produce. Which I get, the show used a mix of animation and live action that for a TV budget will probably cost the network a fortune. Son of Zorn was set up to fail from the start, only lasting 13 episodes and ending on a cliffhanger that really makes me wish we just had one more season to catch up and see this crazy family just get along some more. The last episode of Son of Zorn sees Zorn getting along with his family, only to be kidnapped later by his arch enemy. It's a terrible ending to an overall amazing show.
Sack smelled like the inside of a sack I used to pee in. God help you if it was the same sack.
Oh, I assure you, it's the same sack.
Vultrazor!
Tell me, where's the staff of Quiv?
No, I don't have it. No, I'm out of the game. I had a very successful garage sale.
What? A garage sale?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds very believable.
No, you don't understand my family. Let me go. You have to let me go. I sell soap now. Soap!
I also forgot to talk about the amount of guests we had on the show, like Nick Offerman of Parks and Rec fame. He played Dr. Clorpint, a doctor from Saphira who's probably the worst doctor you will ever meet. Another one of my favorite guest stars on the show is comedian Rob Riggle. You know him from his countless movies and shows, one being 21 Jump Street. In this show he plays Headbutt, a guy who likes using his head to crush things. There were a lot of amazing guests on this show that really made this show come to life, but I kinda wish we had a season 2 so we can get people like Kenan Thompson of SNL fame or Charlie Day of It's Always Sunny. I think their energy will be perfect for this kind of show. And that, kids, is how Son of Zorn got cancelled. Son of Zorn was a creative cartoon from two guys with a vision. It was a show about family and accepting change. It just happened to air on a network known for canceling shows really quick. But there was a good side that came out of all this. Phil and Chris partnered with Fox to create a show, Last Man on Earth, which was a big hit for the network. And for Phil and Chris, they got their happy ending after all. My name is Ramen, and this was how Son of Zorn got canned. You have a good night.
Zorn, 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 the greatest father in all the land. Zorn, 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 we sing the praises of Zorn.